What's good, y'all? Today and tomorrow is Amazon Prime Day, which means it's tons of different things on sale, like thousands of things. I've went through the list of all of these things and I pulled out the things that I feel make the most amount of sense for people like us. Now, I've categorized these lists into 3 different sections, which I'll go through in this video, but don't be out here buying stuff that you don't need, all right? If you see a good deal that you just can't pass up and you got the money to spend, definitely go do that, but also feel free to go scour Amazon because there's other things there that might be super interesting to you that I didn't pull out. The first thing on the list is the YCImaging PT1C Pixel Tube. Now this thing was $139, but on Amazon Prime Day, this is coming in at $69. This is an incredible steal. This is an incredible light. If you're looking for something portable that you can throw in your backpack and always have on you, this is a really good item, man. It has pixel effects, has app control. You really can't beat this tube light. This is a really good pickup. The next item is the Zhiyun CX100 100 watt light. This was coming in at $199. And with the Prime discount, this is coming in at $139. This was one of my favorite lights of last year. I freaking love this light. It looks cool. It has the portable battery on it. You can change CCT values. This thing is a beast, man. I think that this is coming in at a really good price. If you're looking for a portable light that has a high output, this is a really good cop, man. I also love the fact that it comes with that built-in battery, so you don't necessarily need a power option with you all the time. The next item is the Hollyland Lark M2 wireless microphones. These were coming in at $149, but with the discount, they're $116. That's 22% off. I did a video a couple months ago about the Lark M1 wireless microphones by Hollyland, and those were an incredible steal for the price. But these at this price with the updated specs, the updated features, you really can't beat these. If you're in the market for a wireless microphone set, but you don't want to spend a ton of money to do so, this is a really good pickup. The next item is the SmallRig VB99 Pro V-mount battery. This was coming in at $279. But with that discount, it's coming in at $195. This is an incredible battery. This is the primary V-mount battery that I'm using. I love it, the size of it, the features. I love the screen. I love the different power options that it has on it, USB-C to D-tap, all that good stuff like that. If you're in the market for this, this is a great price. But I also have another V-mount battery that's coming in at a little bit cheaper with the exact same watt hours. So let's get into that. So this is the newer mini V-mount battery. This is 99 watt hours. This was coming in at $175.99, but with that discount, it's $112, and this is 36% off. Now, I haven't used this battery, but looking at the specifications of it, the things that I really love about these new mini V-mount batteries is that you can charge them via USB-C. I think that's huge because I hate the standard huge V-mount battery chargers, man. You could just have a USB-C cable with you, a power brick, and you can just charge this on the go. Has a couple different power options outside of it, like USB-C, USB-A, you got D-tap. Just looking at the specs, this looks like a solid pickup, man. The next item is the Instax Mini 11 camera. This was coming in at $77, but with that discount, it's $59, which is 23% off. Whenever I can recommend one of these cameras to people, I always do. This is one of those things that you don't necessarily understand until you get it. Us being filmmakers and photographers and creators, we always got super high quality cameras on us. We always got our iPhone on us. But this, the fact that you can take a picture, get a physical printout of it, and throw it inside of a book and always have it, just creates incredible memories. Like downstairs in my living room right now, I have Polaroid books. It's just such a great keepsake. It's so much different than having digital pictures and never going back and looking at them on hard drives. Having that physical copy is a huge thing. If you don't have one of these, I definitely recommend you pick one up. It's great for memories. The next item is the Anker X1000 portable power station. This was coming in at $999, but with that discount, it's coming in at $499, which is 50% off. That's insane to me. So a couple months ago, I was doing a project with YCImaging, and I needed a portable power option. The light wasn't able to be powered via V-Lock battery, so we had to get one of these. And these things, man, are super clutch. This is something that I want to eventually get into my kit. But as a filmmaker, to have a portable power station with you unlocks so freaking much. You can use lights, you can use chargers, you can use a bunch of different things. It really takes the restriction of not having power and brings it with you all the time. I love this, and especially for this price, I think this is a good pickup. And the last and final filmmaker item that I have on this list is the K&F Concept Travel Tripod. This was coming in at $59, but with that discount, it's $43, which is a savings of 29% off. If you don't have a travel tripod, get one. Like, it will literally make your life so much freaking easier. As somebody who constantly creates content, if you're creating Instagram Reels, if you're filmmaking on a really small setup and you don't necessarily need the fluid head tripod, this thing is like a no-brainer, especially for the price. I have one, I literally use it almost every single day. It's like right here off of camera. This thing right here is one of my best pickups, and it's so freaking cheap, and I love it, and it's something that I just can't recommend enough. And with that said, there's tons of other filmmaking items on there, but these are the things that I pulled off. I'll have some honorable mentions down in the description below if you want to click through that. But now let's get into the tech section. These are just little knickknacks that I feel would just make your life so much easier. Some of these things I'm using on a day-to-day that make my life great. If you don't have them, I think they will also improve your quality of life. The first item is this Anker USB-C docking station. This was coming in at $249, but with that discount, it's coming in at $169, which is a savings of 32%. And there's a couple of different reasons why I think that this is really cool. If you have a desk, this can act as a monitor shelf to get that monitor closer to eye level height. And that's always good for us. Like, if you don't have to scrunch down and look at your screen, you're gonna improve your back over time. Another really cool thing about this docking station is that it is a dock, which means it's gonna give you additional ports for you to be able to use on your computer, USB-C, USB-A, all that good stuff like that. And another really cool thing about this docking station as well is that it has a charging pad. So you can just drop your phone straight on there and always have charge on your phone while you're working. The next item is this Anker 100-watt brick. This was coming in at $749, but with that discount, it's coming in at $42.99, which is a savings of 43% off. This is the power brick that I have. I always travel with it. I use it to charge my batteries. I use it to charge my phone. I use it to charge my laptop. I love it. It's not that big compared to like the stock brick that you get with like a MacBook, but it gives you some really great output for whatever you're using it for. If you're walking around using that little brick that came with your phone, you're probably losing on a lot of the devices that you're charging. They're just not charging as fast as they could. And then you also don't have that versatility of having different ports on it to be able to charge multiple things at one time. If you don't have one of these, I highly recommend it. Next thing is this laptop dock. And this was coming in at $24.99, but with that discount, it's coming in at $14.99, which is a savings of 40%. If you have a laptop and you don't have a dock for it, you losing because you're putting strain on your back the majority of the time. Get your laptop to your eye level and use it that way. It's gonna save your back. It's gonna make the process of editing and working on your computer so much more enjoyable. And this is super cheap. Like, this is something that you can just, kick out right now. You can save on some lunch that you probably gonna spend tomorrow and get you a dock. This is a really great pickup. The next item is this 2-pack of Anker USB-C braided cables. These were coming in at $13.99, but are now coming in at $8.99, which is a savings of 36% off. This is something super simple. If you don't have really nice quality USB-C cables, you should pick some up. Everything that you buy comes with a USB-C cable, but most of them are crappy quality. This is 6 feet long, it's great quality, and you're gonna love it. The next item is the Logitech MX Master 3S mouse. This was coming in at $99, but now with this discount, it's coming in at $83.99, a savings of 16%. Not a huge savings, but something that I highly recommend. I use this mouse every single day. Love the experience. It has customizable buttons. The ergonomics of it are top notch. This is a mouse that if you don't have it, you should definitely have it. The first item is the Samsung T9 SSD. This is the 4TB version. And this was coming in at $549, but with that discount, it's coming in at $284.99, which is a savings of 48%. A lot of these memory options have different discounts for smaller versions of them. Like if you wanted to pick up a 2TB version or a 1TB version, make sure to just click through because those also have savings. But this savings right here for this 4TB option is massive. If you don't have a really high quality SSD that transfers footage really fast, you should pick one up because it makes the editing process a lot easier as well. The next item is this Western Digital 20TB hard drive. This was coming in at $505, but with that discount, it's coming in at $277, which is a savings of 45% off. These are devices that I do not recommend you edit off of, but if you don't have a wireless NAS system and you want to save footage and just store it, these are really great options. They aren't super expensive, but they have a really high capacity, and you can just store your footage on them once you're done editing. And if you ever need to revisit that footage, you have those on hand. The next item is this Lexar 512GB CF Express Type B card. This was coming in at $162, but with the discount, it's coming in at $125, and that's a savings of 23% off. If you need memory for your camera, this is a great pickup. It's a lot of storage. 512GB is massive. And for a little over $100, you really can't beat it. Next item is the Lexar 128GB SD card. This was coming in at $169, but with the savings, it's coming in at $93, which is a savings of 45% off. These are the SD cards that I use for all of my cameras. I love these. They aren't super expensive, but they operate really well. Not really anything bad I can say about it. If you're in the market for picking up some SD cards, this is a great one. But that's my list of Amazon Prime deals. Like I said, make sure to click around that website because there's literally thousands of things on sale. A couple things that I did not mention that I just love to see were like all of the AirPods were on sale, all of the Bose headphones were on sale, all of the Sony headphones were on sale. It's so many really good deals going on over these next 2 days. So down in the description, there's gonna be links to all of these things. And if you don't have Amazon Prime yet, there's also gonna be a link down in the description below for you to click it and get Amazon Prime for completely free to try it out or just to utilize these deals while they're going on. This is only going to be for 2 days, I believe. So if you're in the market for this stuff, make sure to pick it up right now. Go ahead and drop this video a like if you enjoyed it. But with that being said, I'm out, y'all. Peace.